Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into a modern frustration that pretty much everyone is facing right now. We're going to figure out how to stop wrestling with AI and start getting the exact high-quality results you actually want. If you've been treating AI like a magic 8 ball and feeling kind of disappointed by the answers, well, it's definitely time to upgrade your workflow. So, why are your AI outputs failing? Have you ever felt that intense frustration where you type what you think is a perfectly reasonable request, and you end up spending 20 minutes literally arguing with a chatbot? It spits back something incredibly vague, totally unhelpful, or worse, just completely made up out of thin air. Look, you're definitely not alone here. What you're experiencing is the AI communication gap. It's not that the AI isn't smart enough, it's just that we aren't speaking its language effectively yet. Here's our roadmap for this explainer. 1. What is prompt engineering? 2. The anatomy of a good prompt. 3. Why prompt engineering matters. And 4. Real-world applications. Let's get right into it. Section 1. What is prompt engineering? Okay, let's dive into this. Prompt engineering is simply the skill of writing effective instructions for AI models so you get accurate, useful, and high-quality responses. At its core, it's really just formalizing the inputs you're already feeding the AI. Think of it like giving directions to a brilliant but very literal assistant. Right? If you give vague directions, you're going to end up in the wrong place. The real magic happens when you realize that intentionally adjusting your words, your inputs, directly controls the quality of the intelligence you get back. Moving right along to Section 2, Anatomy of a Good Prompt. Notice the stark contrast here. On the left, we have a typical basic prompt. Explain SQL join in simple words. We've all written something exactly like this. It's brief, sure, but it kind of leaves the AI completely guessing about who you are and what you really need. Now consider the engineered prompt on the right. Explain SQL join like I'm a beginner learning data analytics. Include examples and use simple language. See the difference? The left is a shot in the dark. The right is a targeted blueprint. When you use that engineered prompt, the AI stops guessing and actually starts delivering exactly what you need. And this brilliantly illustrates the formula behind that success. So why exactly did that second prompt work so much better? Well, it comes down to 4 crucial ingredients. Step 1 is context. We told the AI we're learning data analytics. Step 2 is audience. We specifically said we're a beginner. Step 3 is output style. We asked for simple language. And step 4 is expectations. We demanded examples. When you combine context, audience, style, and expectations, you literally lock the AI onto a specific track. You strip away all that ambiguity, and suddenly, the AI is acting like an expert tutor tailored precisely to your current needs. Which brings us to Section 3, why prompt engineering matters. So, the crucial point here is this. AI models are absolutely incredible, but their output quality depends heavily on the input quality. You can't expect a masterpiece if you hand the AI a broken crayon, right? You are the one steering this literal robotic brain. The AI doesn't actually know what you want. It only knows what you type. So by mastering your inputs, you're taking complete control of the machine's immense processing power and essentially bending it to your exact will. When you engineer your prompts properly, you unlock a massive list of systemic benefits. Good prompts improve accuracy almost instantly. They drastically reduce hallucinations, which, by the way, is just the industry term for when the AI confidently lies to you. By giving clear expectations, you generate structured outputs that you can actually copy, paste, and use in the real world. Ultimately, all of this ties directly back to saving you time. Instead of spending 20 minutes arguing with a chatbot and regenerating responses over and over again, you can automate your workflows and actually improve the AI's reasoning capabilities right from that very first message. Less friction, way more productivity. All right, let's look at Section 4, Real-World Applications. Now, what's really interesting about this is how massive industries are leveraging this exact communication skill right now. Just look at this. In data analytics, prompt engineering is being used for complex SQL generation. Over in programming, it's driving rapid code generation. In marketing, it is the invisible engine behind high-volume content creation. And in education, it's creating highly personalized AI tutoring experiences. These aren't just, abstract future concepts. Professionals are using those 4 ingredients we talked about, context, audience, style, and expectations, to completely revolutionize these jobs today. And the sheer versatility doesn't stop there. Continuing our rapid-fire look at these applications, we see human resources using tailored prompts for massive automated resume analysis. In the research sector, it's being heavily utilized for the rapid summarization of really dense, complex documents. In business, it's driving automated, perfectly structured report generation. And at the absolute highest level of technical complexity, it's actually being used to program AI agents for complex, multi-step task planning. I mean, from standard HR departments all the way to autonomous agents, the core fundamental skill driving success here is prompt engineering. Which leads us to our final thought for this explainer. Ask yourself, what will your next instruction to an AI look like? Seriously, think about it. The very next time you open up an AI interface, are you going to type in a lazy 5-word request, cross your fingers, and just hope for the best? Or are you going to use context, audience, style, and expectations to intentionally engineer a perfect prompt? You now have the blueprint to stop wrestling with AI and start actively directing it. The control is literally at your fingertips. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I really encourage you to put this powerful framework into practice today.